So this lesson is about measures of central tendency. And what this is we have a set of data, and we're trying to find sort of the middle of the set of data. And we're going to decide that in different ways. There's three things we can sort of find the average or the middle or something like that. And there's precise terms for it in math. There's the mean, the median, and the mode. Now, so let's say we have these pieces of data, and I'm thinking they're like scores on a math quiz. So somebody scored a 10, and then somebody else a 10, and somebody a 3, and somebody 8, and somebody a 9, somebody an 8, and another 8, and 9, and 8, and 9. If I count all these, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these may be different scores from 10 students in the class. Or it could be for one student and scores on different quizzes. But we have this set of data here. What the mean means, and the other term for the mean is actually the average, but the average or the mean means the sum of these items divided by the total number of items. So the sum just means I'm going to add these up. Okay, so if I add these all up, I've already done this. If I add these all up, so I go 10 plus 10 plus 3 plus 8 plus 9 plus 8 plus 8 plus 9 plus 8 plus 9, I get 82. And the number of items I had, again, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to divide that by 10. 82 divided by 10 is 8.2. So my mean is 8.2. Now the median is the middle of all the numbers. So to find the median, and a lot of times you want to do this in the beginning because it helps you add things up, but the median is the very middle number. So what you have to do first is put all the number in orders. And the way I think of the definition of median, I remember like the median is in the highway is the central part of the highway where there may be a curb and there might be trees and so forth. We call that the median because it's the middle of the highway. So to get the median, I'm going to put these in order. So I have up here 3. And then the next one, I have an 8, and I have another 8, and I have another 8. So far I have 1, 2, 3 8s, one more 8. And then a lot of times it makes sense to sort of cross these out as you do them. And then I have a 9, and a 9, and a 9, so 3 9s, and then a 10, and a 10. So I'm just putting them in order from least to highest, and I'm going to count these to make sure I have them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So the median is the middle number. Well, if I have 10 items, if I have an even number of items, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The middle number would be right here. Okay? When I have an even number of items, there's going to actually be 2 middle numbers. If I have an odd number of items, there will be one number that's right in the middle. But here, I don't have a number that's right in the middle. I have 2 numbers that are right in the middle as I go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here's 6. So the middle's right here. I'm going to take the average of these two. So 8 plus 9 divided by 2. So I add these two and divide by 2, or that's 17 divided by 2, or that is 8.5. So the median is, the number right between these two, which if it's complicated, we can add those two and divide by 2. So the median here is 8.5. Now the mode is the most frequent number. So here we look at all the different items, and it's best to look at them when we've ordered them here. We have 1, 3, so clearly 3 isn't. We have here, we have 4 8s. Okay, so we have 4 8s, 3 9s, 2 10s. And so we have as the mode here, the most frequently occurring number, is 8, so the mode here is 8. Okay, a couple other things. If you have a mode and you have a tie, then you simply have multiple modes. So if you have a two-way tie, let's say there was 8 or 4 8s and 4 9s, then you would have 2 modes, okay? And you may have a situation where they're all the same, you know, none of them occur more frequently than the other, and then there would be no mode. Now, one more item that we're going to look at, and that is the concept of an outlier. So I'm going to write down here outlier. And the outlier, when we're looking at the original data here, is there some number that is much higher or lower than in all the other numbers? And if you look at it here, it looks like the outlier here would be 3. So here we would call 3 an outlier. Okay? So that's our lessons on measures of central tendency. We've used all whole numbers here, or all integers, but they could be any integers, or they could be decimals or whatever. So you have to know all those different operation issues. So that ends this lesson.